Scared.
I just tilted it down a little bit.
Okay, you did okay.
I know. How are you, everyone?
Welcome back, you guys, to Best Life and Beyond. This is our weekly live stream, and we are on vacation. As you can see, the background is a hotel room.
And
we'll get to that in a moment, as
yeah.
far as what that is. I'm wearing my red Disney hat that someone sent me that is awesome. I love it.
It is very good.
I haven't worn it yet, but I'm wearing it. There
Yeah,
you go.
today you are. Hello,
Why
Brian
do I look
Garcia.
sunburned? I look sunburned in
We
this
just look
shot.
red. Well, I also think maybe there's like a reflection of red, and you had an alcoholic beverage. You get red.
I don't get that red. Anyways, welcome you guys. Good to see you. We'll let everybody start, filtering in here.
Sorry this is so late. We had to drive here today.
Oh yeah, a little
and
late.
Yeah, we had a
Late
had a
but great.
lot.
We're here. We're not going to miss it. So.
Yeah, we had a lot to do. We
did.
still have a lot to do. And at some point soon, you're going to hear the door knock because we had ordered some food and Spencer went to go pick it up and half of our order was missing and we didn't realize it till after, and they were really kind and were like, oh, we'll
Because
bring it up to you.
I didn't
like,
check
oh.
at the time, which I don't. I always trust everybody. And I'm
Well,
like,
yeah.
okay, thanks. And I walk away. And that's just how I.
Oh, good. One of our moderators here is Jason is here. Hello, Jason.
Ah, Jason, 'tis a fine lad. 'Tis a fine Irish lad, Jason.
Remember the other time zones. I know, I'm so sorry. It's pretty late for the other time zones. I really apologize. I know that, especially people on the East Coast and, whatnot. I know it's really late for you guys. So I thank
It's
you
tough,
for
but
being here.
It was a travel day for us, so we apologize. We're trying to do double duty here.
Well,
and,
we also did spend some time at the pool today, just briefly.
Yeah,
I'd
we
say
did.
we spent a good hour, and it was just nice to kind of decompress and kind of spend time together, because then
we don't get to do that
if
that
we don't
often.
get to do that, then things just don't come off as genuine as they are. So
Yes, Paula, a different
Yeah.
hat tonight. Yes, but still Mickey. So,
what did
everything's-
Javier say? Why am I not moderating? If you want to, you can, Javier.
Yeah,
Alicia.
Javi, we can make you a moderator if you want. That's completely fine.
You are in your tier, you're in tier 7.
You have qualified, my friend.
You were watching the Britney documentary, Jason? Oh, I want to see that. How have I not watched that yet? Oh my gosh. Wait, Jill said this teacher gets to see her students tomorrow. Congratulations. That's a
That's awesome.
big thing. This is my low-calorie hot chocolate. That's what I'm having, for those who were asking. Let's see. Oh my God, I might go to Disney after it opens. I'm so excited. Yeah, we have so much to talk about with that.
Oh, yeah.
We're kind of getting ready for tomorrow. I know I'm going to go to bed really early.
I'm going to get my glasses because I forgot to get my glasses.
Okay.
Excuse me, folks.
I know
I'll be
I'm
right
going to
back.
go to bed pretty early because I have to get up and get tickets tomorrow. A lot of people were like, yeah, but if you're going on the 30th, you don't really need to go somewhere. I'm like, listen, I'm going to go as many times as humanly possible. We are not rationing Disney. What?
Maybe I don't have my glasses with me.
Oh no. Are you still going to be able to see well enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't feel them in there, but. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
No, here they are.
Oh, good. Yeah, I'm going to get as many tickets. I will go as many times as I can. And I think everybody has the right to do that. If you
look.
want to blow your car payment on Disney tickets, you do what's good for you.
It's a free
I'm
country.
not saying I'm doing that, but
It's a free country. I'm sorry, but.
yeah, we actually had not a lot, but we had a good amount of people saying oh, but if you're going to a cast preview, you
That's
guys
different.
shouldn't go or something like. And I was like, wait, what? Are we
Look,
rationing? Is there
here's
not
the
enough
deal.
Disneyland?
Here's the
Maybe
thing.
I'm missing something.
Here's the thing. We normally would have an annual pass, and we
Yeah.
would go as many times as humanly possible within, the realistic opportunity that we could go. But because it's how it is, I venture to say, I challenge anyone who likes to go to Disneyland who had an annual pass to not go as much as they humanly could go. Why is that a problem? I don't understand why
That
that's
was
a problem.
it was a weird thing. There was also some people that were telling me, somebody was telling us in one of our comments today, this was an interesting one. Something you know, you guys are getting like special treatment and like just because you have friends. And I'm like,
No.
wait, so are you saying you're not capable of making friends like Victor? Because we met Victor, what is that,
Look,
organically. I was
whoever-
just like, this is bringing out the like
Yeah, because
insanity.
whoever our friends are, we're all going to kind of team up to try to.
And I expect other people would too.
And I would think that other people would do the same thing.
But that's why I'm glad we vlogged the process.
But we don't look as because Disneyland is a major part of what we do for our YouTube channel. We are still normal people who we're not media. We don't get
Right.
media love at Disney.
No.
We buy and purchase our tickets and our annual passes, however we do to get in there, and then we shoot our YouTube channel accordingly. So we're not.
Right, and if we're
we don't,
gonna
we don't have an
listen-
edge on anybody else.
Yeah, listen.
We
if
just put a
I'm-
lot of effort into it.
Yeah.
And if you don't have the time to put that effort into it, I'm sorry. But we put a lot of effort into it because we want to.
Mm-hmm.
And you have the right to do that. There's no law against that. And so
Yeah, if we want to spend, listen, I would, and I probably will. I don't know yet, but if I'm gonna drop $1,000 on a bunch of Disneyland tickets, don't tell me that like that's wrong because it's not.
No,
like,
it's a free country.
That's if I choose to spend my money. Listen,
if you want to go to Vegas and throw $1,000
Right, like-
on number
Right.
36 on roulette, that's
Right.
your prerogative. And if you win, why would someone hate on you for like, oh, how dare you do that and win?
Oh, there
You
it
know,
is.
Oh, I'm gonna get the
So yeah, the whole thing is though, if we don't have kids, we're single, like we save our money as we do. So, you know, it's like we're okay with, you know, spending our money as we want to. And listen, I think there's 3 or 4 days, and I don't know how many days there are of so I don't know how many days there are of cast member previews, but if I was offered to go to all 4 days or 5 days or 7 days, you bet your money I'm gonna go.
Okay, can I just say
What?
how awesome? We haven't revealed where we are yet,
Yeah, we
but
got
I
like
will just say before we reveal,
yes,
the customer service at this place that we're at is second to none. Okay,
it's true.
we ordered some food to pick up
Oh shoot.
to bring to the room. I don't know what Katie's doing. She's
We lost a super chat already. Oh god, I hate this
I don't know
thing.
how that happens.
YouTube hates us, but keep going.
But I just want to say that my friend Aaron, who I met earlier, who is at this hotel, at this establishment that we love already, has been so gracious and kind. And I didn't check. I never check when I order food. I'm bad like that. Where I should have looked and made sure that we had 2 orders of what we ordered.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't, and so they graciously brought us the second order to our room, and
I kind of explained that a little bit earlier.
it was Aaron who brought the food.
Mm-hmm.
And he brought me a margarita in like saying, like, apologizing. I'm like, dude, you didn't even have to do that, but like,
Oh, that's really nice.
unbelievable. And so anyways, I just want to say, before we reveal where we are, this place is amazing already. And we'll talk about that in a
that
minute.
later. Mickey
Unreal.
K sends $5 and says, we just got back from 10 days at Disney World.
Oh,
So you actually lived your best life.
yes, you did.
Thank you for the recommendations. We had an amazing time. Looking forward to Disneyland reopening. I bet you had an amazing time. It's I really think it's near impossible to not have an amazing time at Walt Disney World. We love that place so
Oh my
much.
gosh, Eric.
Eric, I didn't really watching you from Italy at Park MGM. Okay, I think it's Luca or Lucas.
I think it's Luca.
If it's Luca, I believe that's his name. We normally have his card, but
One of
we
the
left
managers.
it at home. But he is so sweet. I think he's on one of our vlogs.
Yeah, one of the managers, Eric,
Maybe.
at Italy, is an amazing human being. And so if he's there,
I mean, they're all amazing.
They're all
but
amazing.
He's one of our.
but
our
we're just
favorites.
saying,
We
Eric,
have a
who,
waitress we like too a lot.
yes, and I forget her name. She's a big Disney fan.
Yeah, dang it.
But anyways, the folks at Italy, Las Vegas, are dear to our hearts. And so Eric, one of our friends, is there right now. He was sending me DMs of showing me his food, and I'm like, dude, I love that place. Like, I just talked to Eric like minutes ago before we went on the air. And so there you go. Eric is at Italy in Las Vegas watching the live stream. And we highly recommend Italy wherever.
We'll announce where we are very soon.
Yeah.
We're just talking about this Disney stuff first.
Yes.
Frank sends $5 and says, you both have a blast first day back at Disneyland. Thank you, Frank. We
Thanks, Frank.
definitely Definitely will. I know we missed another one down there at some point.
Oh, Raul.
Oh, Raul, love your Mickey hat, Spencer. Thank you, Raul.
Thanks, buddy. Look, it's even got some Mickeys on the bill right there.
Javier, pamplemousse. We've been laughing about that all day.
What does
I'm
that
gonna
mean?
buy you a case. It's one of the flavors of how do you say it, LaCroix? And he's been laughing. We've been saying it all day, and it's so funny. Javi Leisha. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Amy sends $5 and says, people get jealous when they are unhappy. Put that energy into your own happiness. It will serve you better. Keep living your best life. Thank you.
Thanks,
oh,
Amy.
good. Our other moderator, Victor's here, if you saw on our vlog.
Victor,
So we
man.
have the dream team. Victor and Jason are both
We're in good
here.
hands.
This
Yeah.
is a good night. So back to what we were saying. The other thing is there was another couple of comments I saw. Now, these came from a good place. This one was really nice, but I do want to address these things like publicly because I think we need to open the lines of communication and not act like this is a bad thing. So this, I'm going to preface this one more time. This came from a very good place.
Yeah.
But somebody had said, hey, if you get in, again, we don't know if we're getting into a cast preview. We said if, because we were fortunate enough to get into Touch of Disney cast preview. Now, if by some miracle we get in again, maybe we get in one day, maybe we get in 2 days, maybe we get in 3, I don't know, okay? Assuming we did, there was a few people that had commented, again, coming from a good place and said, well, if you're getting into that and you're going opening day, why wouldn't you encourage the cast member that's taking you to take off furloughed cast members?
Oh, leave the spots open for other people.
Yeah, and leave the spots open for other people. Just
people
stuff
that
like
can't
that. Now, I get the place it's coming from, but I wanted to address it's not our place, number one. It's not our
tell
place.
anybody what to do.
No. And even if we were to gently encourage, I feel like that's kind of rude. If I invited somebody and then they were like, you know, I appreciate it, but thanks. I want you to invite another cast member. I don't know if I would really like that because we want to spend time in the happiest place on earth with that. Because remember, we're not friends with people just because they're cast members. No. We're friends with people. I have friends that are former cast members that aren't cast members yet, that have been cast members.
We spend a lot of time there, so we end up becoming friends with people because that's where we spend our time. If you spend your time surfing at a certain spot, you end up becoming friends with the people that surf at that spot. If you end up being a graffiti artist like I am and you paint, you end up becoming friends with graffiti artists. We're at Disney a lot. Right. We end up becoming friends with people who possibly might be cast members.
But we also have a ton that aren't, that are just big Disney fans too.
So if they choose to you know, invite people that they like hanging out with to maybe a cast member preview as such, that's on them. If they choose to open that up to the world and maybe go on their social media and say like, hey, I'm gonna let
any cast, that's
some
on
random
them.
person come, that's on them,
decision.
and that's not our place. But if you were invited as a guest of someone, as a friend, it's not our place to say.
Real quick, I'm going to interrupt you for the super chat before it goes away.
But it's not our place to say.
It's not.
Here's what you should do about it.
That's one facet we were talking about.
It's like when you get invited to a dinner, you're not going to tell somebody, hey, you should invite this person. That's rude.
Yeah, and not only that, but would they want to spend, that's up to them if they want to spend their time. Like, that's a unique thing that'll never happen again.
Right.
Right? Like, let's just say my name's Billy and I'm best friends with Katie and Spencer.
Billy from Stranger Things?
Oh, God, why do we always
the cool
do that?
Car. I love
okay,
Billy.
But that's a moment that we will never, ever be able to replicate ever again, that we would get to spend with that friend.
That's true. That's very true.
So that is something that's special for us. Not only that, but I would go to Disneyland every single day, and I'm not trying to take away from people because we're not, like I keep saying this, but we're not rationing Disneyland. Disneyland's not going to run out. Yes, there's limited spots and all that, but that's on Disney, and everybody has the same chance tomorrow of getting tickets that I do. I don't have any special preference. I have nothing.
Just because we have a YouTube channel that focuses heavily on Disney content.
Yeah, it's like
we don't have an advantage over anybody else. We're normal people just like you as far as that goes, because Disney doesn't kind of give us any kind of special love. We still
No.
loved it. It's not that it's a bad thing, but it's like we don't get special treatment
Right.
over the average person.
Right. Lori sends $10 and says, for your Disneyland ticket fund. Oh, thank you.
Oh, thanks, Lori.
I can't wait to watch your videos when you go to Disneyland. Yeah, we're saved and ready. We're gonna do everything we can. Thank you. Tracy sends $5 and says, so excited for you. Oh, sorry. So excited for you for Disneyland. If we want to go in mid-June, do we buy 60 days before? Yes. I think you're allowed to, as long as you're a California resident right now.
Right.
Also going to Walt Disney World for 12 days in May.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, okay, that's going to be amazing.
Oh, boy.
Love you guys. I
Yeah.
love that for you. Yeah, thank you. Victor just even said, I didn't do anything special. It was just right place, right time. Now, also, another way we, so that was just one thing I wanted to kind of address with this. Like, we need to stop shaming people for going to Disneyland and wanting to go every single day if they want to. Like, what do you think that Peter 2 is going to do? If he had the chance to go every single day, he would.
Right.
You know, and I think that goes for many people. And I think that, like, you're trying, like, I know a lot of it is, like, kind of trolling in a way, but it's like you're trying to make people feel like crap for wanting to, like, look at how low you're stooping to making people feel like crap with their own money. I'm not using your money to go to Disneyland. I'm using my money that I earned, and I'm gonna go to Disneyland. So again, if I was offered to go for free every single day for the rest of my life, I will go. Like, I will go, and I'm not gonna feel bad about it. But you know what's good is that we're at least, like, making some vlogs that I can share with people, you know? So if I had the capability of saying, oh, I could give my place up every other day to give to somebody, I would do that too. I
Yeah.
always want people to, you know, be happy.
Yeah, Jason says, why are people shaming you? It's a Disney community. Isn't that the point to go? Yeah,
It
I know.
is, right.
Amy also says, where's Amy's comment? I saw Amy's comment that was relevant. Anyways,
Oh, did it disappear?
it was to the point of if you had the opportunity, you would go. And
Right.
so there's, you know, a little bit of a hater mentality of, like, you know, almost a jealousy in a sense. And I hate that word.
Yeah,
It's an
I don't
ugly
like it
word,
either.
but it's like, you know, because other people haven't maybe put the effort in to go as much as we have, and then they hate on us because we get to go. But, you know,
Because there's also many
That's not gonna
times,
stop us.
Yeah, there's many times that we have not, you know, like, you have to understand, maybe 2 years ago, like, I can't say that we would be lucky enough that someone sent us tickets.
No.
Or we've been gifted some things, yes. But there's also been times where we've waited in line for things or tried to attend something and we couldn't make it. So
Right.
we have had our fair share of things not working out.
right.
Like,
Do we highlight that? But
No.
we don't really. We don't highlight our, you know, those
Less
failures in a
fortunate,
sense,
yeah.
or whatever. So you don't know about it. But we talk about kind of, you know, because this is Best Life and Beyond. We highlight the positive and we try to bring light to all the
Right.
positive things. So
But again, it's just, it goes back to this thing is, like, if you see that anywhere going on, it doesn't have to be on our videos because we can take it. But if you see that going on, like, you know, try and put a stop to it and help those people, because it's not just going to happen on social media. Like,
yeah.
you know, let people live their lives and have fun. We just had the worst year ever. I think we can all agree that it was a bad year, you know?
Okay, so switching gears.
Crystal
Okay.
Bagby sends $5 and says, Katie, tell those haters sorry about it. I love that.
Yeah.
Hoping I get opening day tomorrow. You will. I'm sending good vibes.
Excuse
I'd
me.
be happy crying. I'd be there. But to meet you both would be fabulous. It would be amazing.
We would love that.
408 West sends $5 and says, hey, y'all, if they ain't cool enough to get cool friends, that's their bad. You two are dope people in real life, too.
Wow.
Just saying. Well, thank you. Kristen sends $5 and says, please enjoy your first day back. I'll be watching from Hawaii and living vicariously through the two of you. I love that.
Big shock us to Hawaii.
Allie from Napa Valley.
Oh my gosh.
I love that. She sends $5 and says, hi guys, it's Allie from Napa Valley. Would you guys go live when you walk through the gates for your first day back so we can experience it with you? Hugs. I'll let Spencer take that. Thank you, Allie.
As okay, as heartfelt as that sentiment is, and we completely agree with you, Allie, we are going to share that moment with you, but we feel our value is in our edited vlogs, and here's why that is. If we were to go live, we'd be able to give you that experience of going through the gates, and
With
then
us.
with us. But then there's a limit to going live as far as time limit, unless we did like a 14-hour live stream, which we're never going to do.
No.
We wouldn't be able to give you a comprehensive kind of highlight reel of our day.
And I also think too, to spin off of that, is it kind of distracts us from being our authentic selves.
Correct.
Because we start to worry about the chat and the connection.
It's a balance of
and the
engagement
sound.
and then actually living the moment
Right,
itself.
right.
We are lucky enough to have gotten used to filming and enjoying ourselves at the same time and blending those worlds, which, as hard as that is, it's very difficult to cover something, also be in the moment, but also be the third party covering it.
Yeah.
We figured out how to do that. So that's where we feel we have, that's our value to you guys. And bringing you an edited vlog that is a comprehensive coverage of that entire day.
Right.
And expressing those feelings to you, whether it's going through the gate, whether it's the first time we're on Main Street, whether it's the first time we're back on an attraction.
Hold on.
We feel like we're really good at doing
this is
that.
about to
okay?
expire.
Okay, and so that's why we're gonna do edited vlogs. That's why we do edited vlogs.
And thank you for actually
It's a good
caring
question.
enough and loving us enough that you would actually want to see that with us.
Right.
Like that we appreciate.
Yeah.
Amy sends $5 and says, what is the story behind your Space Mountain inside joke?
Oh.
I totally know you said this in another video, but I forgot.
That's a good
totally
question.
okay. And wow, we got to that just before it disappeared.
It's a great question. Okay.
Wait, let me get to these, then we will answer that. So hang
We'll
on.
circle back
Yes.
as the press secretary
Philip
of the White House does.
sends $2 and says, wow, cast members can now have visible tattoos. All for that.
That's
I think
true.
that's great.
Yeah.
Vanessa sends $10 and says, have fun on opening day, and I can't wait to see your vlog on opening day. Love you
thank
both.
you.
Well, we love you. And Joy also sends $5. Thank you,
Thanks,
Joy.
Joy.
We appreciate that. Okay, real quick, circle back to the Space Mountain.
Okay, so the Space Mountain reference comes from the opening day of Space Mountain in Disneyland?
Disney World.
Disney World. Adam the Woo, the Daily Woo, showed us this the first time. The footage of that opening day at Disney World.
We were sitting at Hungry Bear one day at Disneyland,
Yeah.
and we were all three just really tired and doing nothing. We were talking about the Imagineering special that was on Disney Plus, and we were just like, dude, it was so good, it was so good. But we were behind an episode, and Adam had watched it, and he's like, dude, there's the opening of Space Mountain on there. And I was like, what? And you were like, what? And then he's like, did you hear how Mickey says, I now present to you Space Mountain? And the way he said
it's the enunciation of each of the syllables. Instead of saying Space Mountain, he says Space Mountain.
He goes, Space Mountain.
Yeah, he really enunciates the syllables.
And the way he turns.
And so we laughed about that a lot because we were tired.
Just was funny.
And, being hyper Disney World, Disneyland fans, it's just like you start to find the funny in all these very intricate things. And that was
like
one
we
of
have
them.
a few. Yeah, we have
There's
a few
there's a few of them.
things,
That's where Best Remove 'em came from.
Yeah.
It's all these hyper focuses on these things that are like, what the heck?
Right. So now every time we say Space Mountain, we kind of say it.
You
because,
can't literally, I'll be like, hey, do you guys want to go on Space Mountain? We
and
can't
it's
say it
like
normal.
You can't. Or
Like
sometimes we
earlier,
call Best Remove 'em.
we call Big Thunder Mountain Railroad Best Remove 'em now.
Yeah.
So,
Christina sends $5 and says, help, I'm confused. Do I buy tickets first or make reservations first? I believe you buy tickets first. Can I buy B-Day tickets for my son Gabriel, who will be turning 8 on May 2nd? Yes, you can.
Yeah.
From what I understand, again, this is nothing we've gone through
Okay, yeah, because
ourselves.
our process was that we already had tickets, right?
Shoot.
So all we had to do was make reservations. So
Yeah.
that was a one-part process. But tomorrow's going to be a two-part process where you have to buy the tickets,
Make your party, make your reservation.
then make the reservation. So
Okay, here we go. We're back on. I'm sorry. Tristan sends $10 and says, Spencer, does Katie know how to know the password to your phone, and why go to Disneyland opening day when you can go to Avengers Campus opens now. You got to buy tickets again to experience it. Does Katie know the password to your phone? Yes,
Yes,
I
she
do.
does. And why do you go to Disneyland opening day when you can wait
go.
until Adventure Camp?
Oh,
okay.
no, we can go to all. We'll get tickets for all of them if you can.
Yeah.
Shoot, I'm gonna get tickets for like.
We're hoping that we can get tickets for Avengers
Everything,
Campus
yeah.
opening, and we're going to try our hardest. But opening day for us is very important, and I'm going to tell you why. It's been a long time.
Quickly.
It's been a long time. This has been the worst year of most of our lives. Disneyland is our happy place, and we've wanted nothing more than to get back in there the moment it opens for our personal reasons, for you guys. Nostalgia. It means the world to us to get back in there, and that's our happy place. And so, for some people, their happy place is other things in life.
Right.
And this is what we have as our culmination of living this worst year.
Right.
So.
Okay, so Chelsea sends $5 and says, "Hey, you two, looking healthy and great. You can tell your hard work is paying off." Oh, thank you.
Good.
And I mean this in the most positive, encouraging way, and it inspires me. Dude, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I feel it is so hard
It's
when
been
we're on
tough.
vacation and trips and like we can't just go crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, Spencer treated himself today. He had more margaritas than he should have, but you got to treat yourself here and there. So, Courtney Nakashima. Hi, Nakashima family.
Hey, Courtney.
Here's to churros and Dole Whips. I can't wait to
gosh.
see your video. I love that. That'll be a treat. I can't wait to see your videos when you return to Disneyland. We are missing it so much. Love you guys and all you do. Well, thank you. Thank you for supporting us like that.
Yeah.
P&W sends $10 and says, "Don't listen to the haters. My wife and I appreciate you guys. You got us through COVID. We're happy that you get to enjoy Disneyland. Go as many times as you can. Thank you."
Thank you.
Ladybugger Jen.
Hey, Jen.
Oh, how are you, Jen? I miss you. Sends $20 and says, "Give a little something to spread the joy and love with the rest of us. Love you guys." Well, we love you. Tina sends $5 and says, "Hoping to get opening day tickets to tomorrow."
Yes.
You got this. My dad was there in 1955 and I'm hoping to repeat it.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
amazing. Plus, it's Landon's 9th birthday, so how much fun is that? Happy early birthday!
Yes.
Jamie, Castle Boys here. We are ecstatic for opening day. I love you guys. Though we enjoy most Disney vloggers, we relate to you guys the most and can't wait to live through your opening day video. We will be shedding tears with you. Oh, I love that. I love knowing that you guys are going to be like feeling all the...
What's funny is we saw them when we
Thank
walked.
you, Coaster Crazy. We appreciate
we had
that.
seen them when we walked into Disney World, and we had just gotten over our
first
tears,
day.
and we ran into those guys, and I'll never forget that.
Never.
I will never forget that.
Never.
It was heavy. It really was, and as trivial as that sounds.
Brooke
It was a
was
big deal.
asking what my ratio was for fasting. I don't think it's on my Insta anymore, and I'm not really doing it as much anymore. But I was doing. I stopped around either 5, 6, or 7, and then I would eat again. Usually at the very earliest 11:30, at the latest like 2:30. That's what I was doing. So I hope that helps. I'm just not as much right now because I'm trying to exercise daily, and I think if I do too much all at once, then I get too overwhelmed. So that's what I've been doing, and it's been working good for me. It's your happy place. I know. Oh, good. I'm glad it does, Brooke. I wonder how far in advance these tickets will sell. I mean, I think the first few weeks are gonna be, it's gonna be rough, man. It's not gonna be anything easy. That's for sure. It's gonna be pretty filled up. I mean, even look at Walt Disney World right now. They're pretty filled. I guess that's kind of more of it.
Do we want to talk about where we are?
Oh, right. Thank you. Yes.
Okay.
So yeah.
This was a vacation, staycation kind of thing that we had planned a while back, that we had talked about. There was 2 of these. One of which
For 1 second.
One of which was Redondo Beach, which you're seeing the videos coming out now. There's
One more. I think.
There's been 2 published, one of which came out today. One more to come, which you're really going to want to watch the last one. The last one is really fun. Anyways, we are now on to our second vacation that we talked about. and I guess we can reveal it, right? Is that
Yes.
we agreed?
I'm
that we
sorry.
were gonna
I just
reveal?
have to send a text to my mom before I forget and it gets too late.
Should I wait for you to reveal?
No, go for it.
Okay.
So I don't mean to be rude, you
Okay.
guys, but it's really
No,
important
hey.
to my mom.
As long as I get to reveal it and I have the floor, as it were, I will tell you guys.
Announce it.
We're in one of our favorite places that we love to come to, which is kind of close to where we live, whether it be Malibu or Orange County. We are in beautiful Palm Springs, California.
Yeah!
And-
A lot of people guessed it.
A lot of people guessed it, yes, because we kept this kind of undercover for a while. We like to be, like make it a surprise. But this time we are staying at a brand new place that we had never stayed at, and it's brand new to Palm Springs, kind of. And here's what I mean by kind of. This used to be the Riviera in Palm Springs, which was kind of in the old days. I don't know what's the year of this place.
I forgot.
I venture to say, okay, I don't want to go back as far as the 50s, but I'll say the 60s.
We'll have it all in the vlog, that's
It'll
for
be in
sure.
the vlog. A lot of history here. The Rat Pack era, right? So I'll say early 60s and on. This place is kind of that mid-century modern, two-story, classic Palm Springs Riviera resort, which is now a Margaritaville.
The first ever on the West Coast.
First ever Margaritaville on the West Coast. So these guys bought the place. They've kept beautifully, they've really kept that vibe and that old school kind of flavor here. They've just enhanced it and put their little Margaritaville touch on it. And you'll see it in the videos. We'll show all of it. But what an amazing place. We've only been here for a matter of hours.
Yeah,
And-
well, we've been here for half the day, and
Okay,
we're
half
gonna
the day.
we're gonna show you the room. We'll show
Yeah.
you the resort tomorrow. We're gonna do like an actual resort tour.
You'll see all of
Oh,
it.
good, Pixar Charlie's here.
Charlie!
Yeah, Elvis stayed here. So yeah, we're parrot heads.
Yeah, this place is,
It's
so far, let me just tell
it's
you,
better than you think.
aesthetically speaking, because I'm an artist.
1957.
Okay, there you go. Aesthetically speaking, as an artist, visually, this place is awesome. The room's awesome. The customer service has been exceptional. I can't say enough. My friend Aaron, who works at the bar, who's involved in other things here, has been
You sound
amazing.
like your voice and everything's just like. Take a little drink there. You sound like you're losing your voice.
I'm not.
But yeah, it's
Anissa
awesome.
says, love the pool. Yeah, the pool here is amazing. Everything about this place is amazing. So you're going to see all of that. So that's where we're at.
Even if you're not a fan of Jimmy Buffett and Margaritaville or anything like that, like
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest, like I'm like I like it, but I wouldn't say I'm like this like whoa. But I will say this place is like island, tropical, amazing. It's clean.
Oh, TC's in here. TC says, need to take you to the Frank Sinatra estate sometime. TC,
Let's go.
consider it a date. TC's a good friend of ours. But yeah, I mean, it's really got a good vibe, and we're really impressed by all of it. And so we're gonna be here for a couple days.
Yeah, so people in California are probably like, what? Because that's just not, we don't have any
TC
margaritas.
says, done.
Margaritaville out here. Love it. Celia sends $5 and said, my son and I lost our cat, Shania, 12 years.
Oh, I'm so
my
sorry.
gosh. And I messaged you back on Insta. Thank you guys so much for making my day not so bad. I'm really sorry about that. That is
Yeah, we know that feeling.
really hard. For anybody who just came in, we are at Margaritaville in Palm Springs.
The former Riviera in Palm Springs.
Yes. And then somebody asked why I don't drink. I just choose not to. It's just not for me.
It's just not her thing.
Nope.
I got her covered on that.
Yeah, you
so.
drink enough for the both of us.
Yeah, I do. And so it makes it nice for me.
But yeah, so it's pretty awesome. We're going to be here for a little while, and we're going to vlog everything that we can. It'll definitely be different than the last year when we were here. Obviously, we don't
yeah.
have Binky.
We miss her Binky. We talked about her a lot. We talk about her probably every day
Yeah.
and think about her every second. So, you know.
Sorry, my mom just answered me. I don't mean to be rude.
But yeah, so we're...
Oops, sorry. Charlie just said I jumped on to say say hi, I think he said. It just went away really quick.
Yeah, we're having a little stutter.
And then
on
he
the
said,
internet
see
here.
ya. Okay. I'll do my best.
Do you think it's important to be at Disney early, even though you know you have a spot and reservation?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Mia Alyssa says that. I even told Katie, I was like, I want to be there at like 6 in the morning.
Yeah, but that's the first day. They're talking about like normally when you can go. Yes, it is always good to be there early because getting in could take time. You're gonna have to walk a tram route. Again, I don't know how sitting on a tram would give anybody COVID, but okay. So stuff like that. I always say my rule of thumb is to be there an hour before the park is scheduled to open. A lot of times they let you in even earlier than the scheduled opening, like at Walt Disney World.
Right.
They have it listed as like an 8 a.m. opening. Sometimes they let you in as early as like 7:15,
Well, and like
7:30.
as far as Disneyland, they let you in early, and then you line up at the ropes at the hub, and then once 8 o'clock hits or whatever the opening is, then they drop those ropes, and then you're free to go.
Right. West Coast Jen sends $5 and says, 1 year ago this week, I made your home vlogs part of my daily routine. I have my box of tissues ready for your opening day vlog. Thank you. Wow,
Thanks,
that's
Jen.
Amazing.
West Side.
Steve Hall sends $10 and
Steve
says,
Hall!
looking forward to your opening day video. TBH, I've not been great mentally recently and not my usual stuff. Hey, we went through it ourselves. You're not alone in that. And I mean, I suffer from anxiety every single day. So I relate to you and you're not alone and that's okay. It's okay to not be okay. So I need some Disneyland. I'm desperate to come back, driving me nuts not being able to plan. I don't blame you, but you know what? Why don't you plan?
Yeah,
Plan
Steve,
what you can.
I'll let you do this. And then
Brian Garcia sends $25.
Garcia
Thank you,
family!
Brian. Spencer and Katie, we are so happy for you both that you were able to get opening day tickets to Disneyland. Can't wait to see you there living your best lives. Hopefully things can get better so my wife can get back to work. We hope so for that.
Absolutely, Brian.
But real quick, back to you, Steve Hall, though. I just want you to know, though, I've said this to many friends lately, and I really want you to know that, like, it is okay to not be okay.
Yeah.
It's okay to have anxiety, to be depressed. It's, just talk about it and don't be afraid to talk about it and plan what you can. Because who's to say that, things can't change in a week? Like, everything is so fluid nowadays.
Yeah.
Carson sends $5 and says, you guys are amazing and I'm so excited for the Disney vlogs again. Would love to meet you too someday. You guys make my day every day. Thank you.
Thanks,
well,
Carson.
Thank you. We
would look
appreciate
forward
that.
to meeting you, my friend.
We really do.
And doubling back to Steve Hall. Steve, I had some bad days. Let me tell you, if it wasn't for Katie, as far as doing Home is Where the Vlog is, there was a couple days where I slept all day. I didn't get up because I was so depressed. I was so messed up from the whole thing. And this is, I don't even know what to say. So, like, don't feel alone. I'm with you. I completely understand where you're coming from. But I know you're a good dude and you're strong and just hang in there. We're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. I promise you, my friend, and I cannot wait to see you in the parks again, Steve Hall. You're a good man, and you're going to be all right, dude. You're going to be good.
It will all work out.
It's going to be fine.
What was I going to say? Okay, so at some point we need to talk about, we have some tickets that were donated from the Garcia family to give away.
The lovely Garcia family.
For tomorrow's Touch of Disney.
Yeah.
You don't have to do anything to get them other than what we're going to do, and we'll announce it again towards the end of this.
Correct.
All you have to do is comment on an Instagram post. We're just going to post something on our Best Life and Beyond Instagram. You don't have to even follow the account. You don't have to follow this account. Nothing you have to do.
No, none of that stipulation at all.
No, this is just to...
it's a pure gift from the Garcia family via us.
Yeah.
And we're not doing that whole thing where you have to subscribe to us. No, none of that.
Yeah, and the reason we're doing Instagram is because it's just a little bit easier for me to send a DM. I wish that I could do it through here, but unfortunately I wouldn't be able to DM you. It would just be too difficult. So I thought long and hard about it, and I think that that's just the best thing to do is just go through Instagram.
Yeah, if you're able to go.
Yeah, so if you're able to go tomorrow, it's 2 tickets. You do not have to pay anything. You don't have to follow anything. All you need to do is leave a comment. You can say whatever you want. You can say George of the Jungle is amazing. You can say I like tomatoes. I don't care.
Right.
But whatever you do, and then the way we're going to pick it is I'm honestly just going to close my eyes and pick one, and then I will send you a DM to get your your information. So big thank you to the Garcia family for donating those tickets.
Yeah,
I think
super kind family. They always have been so supportive of us, and they're being supportive of the entire Disney community by doing this.
Yeah.
And it's a selfless, awesome effort, and we're just grateful to be a part of it and to be able to be the kind of in between for the Garcias. It's really from them, so you have them to thank, not us.
Yeah.
This is not coming from us. We are just the conduit for this process, since we have access to you guys. So there you go.
So thank you, Garcia
Yeah.
family. Tammy sends $10 and says, "Love you guys. Discovered you last year shortly before lockdown. So you truly helped me through this time. I hope to meet you both in the park someday." I love that. Thank you.
Thank you,
And
Tammy.
we want to meet every single one of you. That's
yeah.
the highlight of our day wherever we go.
It makes our day.
Neil sends $10 and says, "Greetings from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Enjoy
bouquet.
a treat on me on reopening day."
Thanks,
Oh,
Neil.
well, thank
Love
you.
Albuquerque.
So-
I'm a former New Mexico resident.
So again, before we end this live stream, we'll explain the Instagram thing for anybody like coming in and out. So we will do that.
But as for now, leave a comment on at Best Life and Beyond Instagram.
Well, we didn't post it yet.
We haven't posted it, but once that post goes up.
Yeah, when the post goes up.
All right, you're gonna have to do that very soon.
Well, I'm gonna do it when we're done.
All right.
Oh.
What do I know?
Yeah.
Let me catch up here. Somebody says to try the mojitos here. I will have to.
I always heard you're not supposed to ever order mojitos because what's it called again? The mint like sits around or something.
Oh, here's a
like
great
that?
question. Noelia, beautiful name. Will you be going to Walt's house in Palm Springs? It's amazing. Okay, so Walt's house in Palm Springs was at a place called Smoke Tree Ranch.
Mm-hmm.
We were graciously invited with Keith Gluck, Disney Project, to go to lunch at Smoke Tree Ranch one day, and it was amazing. We didn't get to go to Walt's former residence, but we got to actually access the grounds of Smoke Tree Ranch. We weren't allowed to film it or feature it on our channel, but we got to experience it for our own purposes, and it was amazing.
Oh, so cool. I think we
So-
might have a vlog on it, possibly, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'd have to look. Terry sends $5 and says, "Just because you are awesome." Terry, you're awesome.
Terry Robinson, always.
Natalie sends $5. Thank you, Natalie.
Thanks,
and
Natalie.
Rick sends $2. "Hi, guys. When can we join the queue tomorrow?" It says no early. Okay, here's the thing. Says at 8 a.m. Disneyland Standard Time, but we all know that sometimes it doesn't work that way. So
Seemed like it was earlier.
it seemed like it. The wind is going.
The wind is howling. We're in the desert. but I
like
love
this
it. We're in the-
swirling storm inside.
Here's what David said from Fresh Baked.
Couldn't keep it in. Heaven knows I
Oh, boy, here we go.
tried.
So David from Fresh Baked.
Don't let them in. I had to do it. I'm sorry.
Are you
I'm
done
sorry.
yet? Because
Yeah,
I'll let
no,
you
I'm
finish.
done.
I'm happy to let you
I
finish.
did that for Jason because he loves Frozen so much.
So David from Fresh Baked had said that the queue opened at like around 7:30 for the other day. So if that helps anybody, I don't know.
But I don't know if it made any difference because I was on at 7:30 and Victor got in sooner than I did, so I don't think it makes a difference.
What do you, who knows?
Brinny B sends $7 and says, "Do you want to share your thoughts on Disney considering changes to the Haunted Mansion? Might Pirates of the Caribbean's alcohol and drunk pirates, etc. be next?" We'll talk about that possibly a
good
little
subject.
bit later.
Okay, we
What
will.
was I going to say, though? There was something.
Because there was talk of the stretching room making a change.
There was something else.
Did you
though
know
I
about
was-
that?
Yeah, but there was something else I was going to say, and it's bothering me now. I can't remember. Oh, Victor, you got on at 7:55, and he got in before we did. So
There you go.
I feel like, Jazz, did your super chat go away? Oh, okay. Oh, I hate this thing. Why does it do
Jazz,
that?
just throw your question back up and we'll gladly answer it.
Yeah, if I could see it.
We're scrolling back to see if it still exists in real time here.
Oh, where did it go? I hate keeping it dead here. Oh, here it is.
We got it.
Jazz sends $5 and says, I'm so excited to see you guys on the 30th, and I will give you the drawing as well. It'll be exciting. You're
Oh
the
my
one who
gosh.
did that Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway drawing. Oh, snap.
That was a heart tugger.
Low-key obsessed, especially
Yeah.
because you put Binky in it.
Yeah, anytime.
But if you don't want to bring it at that time, though, don't worry, because it's going to be, like, insane
yeah,
on
we
the
just want to say
30th.
hi to you, Jazz, in person.
Yeah, that's way more important. We can, you
Yeah.
know, deal with everything else later. So don't worry about that. More or less, we just want to see you and say thank you.
Yeah.
What was I gonna? I can't remember. Oh well.
We were talking about Haunted Mansion changes.
Before that, though, I had something and it just forgot. Ooh, that was loud.
Easy. Okay, so why don't we, before it gets crazy again, let's talk about Haunted Mansion. Are you okay with
Yeah.
that? Okay, I just had to make sure. Okay, so Haunted Mansion, they did some upgrades. They did some things that we're going to cover when we get to the park. We will likely have a video about that separately, hopefully, or part of our vlog, who knows what. As everybody knows, or if you don't know, I'm a huge Haunted Mansion fan. That has been my self-proclaimed favorite attraction of all time, next to the Disneyland Railroad. And so there's been talk, after they came out with the changes and the upgrades that they talked about, there was talk that the stretching room, the part of the stretching room at the very end of the experience where you see the person hanging from the rafters through the ceiling was going to be taken out. That's all I've heard.
Maybe you should just get rid of Halloween in general too.
Yeah, no. So I understand the reference and I get why there are people concerned, but I don't, again, they're going to do what they're going to do. But this one, I don't really agree with, because if you understand the story of Haunted Mansion and the narrative that's happening, it doesn't relate to what I think people have a problem with. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
What I think that it's being related to has nothing to do with the narrative of Haunted Mansion.
I mean, I definitely think that.
Does that make sense?
I definitely think that.
The act of what is happening in a certain context can be offensive to certain people. I get that.
But if you're saying that, though, I can be offended by you wearing a red hat.
Right, because if someone wore a red hat and maybe said, like,
any kind of trauma, it
did
doesn't
something
matter.
heinous to somebody while wearing
Doesn't
a
matter,
red
it's
hat,
any kind of trauma.
then no one ever
Yeah.
can wear a red hat again. If you understand the context of what the Haunted Mansion narrative is, that scene that they're talking about taking out, or that people are concerned about, has zero to do with the context of what the offensive nature that's offending people has to do with. It has zero to do with that.
People are offended about everything,
Well,
though. Like, that's just how we
Here's
live.
what I think.
and
I
it's
think that
the
there are
reality.
people that will.
Oh, red hats have been canceled. I forgot. Politics.
There you go.
Oh my god, I forgot about
Right.
that.
And this red hat has nothing to do with
Right,
that
I know, obviously.
at all.
I think
I like the
anybody
color
with
red.
2 eyes can
Let's
see
be honest.
that.
As a kid, red was my favorite color.
Okay, so the point is, though, about the Haunted Mansion, I don't even want to talk about it, really. I'm getting annoyed about it because it's it's part of the Haunted Mansion. Like, honestly, I feel dumb even talking about it. I hate to say that.
Well,
I don't agree with it. I think you should keep it how it is. It's fine, and just move on. That's what I think.
It has no reference to anything offensive to any culture.
Yeah, the
or person.
intent is not to offend people. Thank
No.
you, Erica. So stop. Like, it's over. Like, I'm not even. If
No.
it changes, and that's just like the redhead thing. What are we gonna do about it?
Yeah.
Like, honestly, even like, do you think it's gonna like change at all because we don't like it? No. The world's gonna do what it's gonna do.
Are we gonna then ignore the fact that
Do you know how many people wanted to keep Bugs Land? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
just the reality
Well,
is
it's
it
like-
doesn't matter.
It's like saying like,
That sounded wrong. I'm not saying it doesn't matter what you want, but honestly, it doesn't, like, if it changes, it changes, whether you agree with it or not. It doesn't matter. Like, that's
But
just what it is.
It would be the same as like PETA coming forward, which PETA is the animal rights organization, which I support 100%. It's as if PETA came forward and said something about the pet cemetery at Haunted Mansion and said like, whoa, this is offensive. Well, you know what?
Excuse me. Everything's offensive.
In life, things die.
Everything is offensive. Debbie sends $10 and says, we had 3 two-day park hoppers made reservations for June 3rd and 4th for my son's 21st birthday.
Wow.
Now I have to try and get 1 more 2-day tickets tomorrow for my youngest son, and I'm so nervous. You should be nervous. That's terrifying.
Debbie,
but
good luck to you.
congratulations for everything you
Good
got.
luck to everyone who is trying to get tickets tomorrow. I bid you.
Yeah, I know.
the best
Spence
of luck.
doesn't understand the PETA thing, so he's just saying he's all for animal rights.
No, I'm all for animal rights, but I'm saying if PETA were to come forward and say that the pet cemetery at Haunted Mansion was offensive.
No, it's when you said I support PETA. I'm saying he doesn't understand that, like, because sometimes PETA goes a little too extreme. So
No,
I think that's.
I
not what
support it
you're
in the aspect
right.
of
That's
like
what I was just
I
explaining.
support rights for pets,
Right.
and
That's
human
what we're
and
saying.
animals and things. Like
Yes.
I come on.
Julia sends $5 and says, I look forward to what's happening Wednesday every week. I was watching American Idol the other night and thought of Spencer. Aww.
That was my jam for 12 years.
Kevin Black for Katie's anger management classes. I really need them
Kevin,
regarding
thank you.
Thank you. I need them tonight.
No,
for
Kevin,
that
you
crap.
have no idea. Actually, Kevin knows. Kevin
knows.
probably knows you better
Oh.
than most.
Kevin does. Kevin is the
Kev
one
Hawk
that found.
has been around you enough to know that
Kevin's the only person that found my green Christmas ears that I lost on Thunder Mountain, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago. So without Kevin. What was the best age to take Kaylee to Disneyland?
still
I
in
was
that
trying to
age.
plan when I should book for my little one who is 2. We live in Canada, otherwise we'd be there daily. I think around, like, she started to really appreciate it when she was about 4, honestly. Like, 4 or 5 is when she, like, understood what it was and what she really liked. And I have some interesting Kaylee updates that I will give you guys probably in a vlog, maybe, like, next week.
Yeah.
Leslie sends $5 and says, hello, Spencer and Katie. I love your YouTube channels. We can't wait to meet you guys someday. We can't either, and thank you.
Oh, absolutely.
Miles Mercury sends $5. Thank you, Miles. What's offensive to you might not be offensive to somebody else. Not everybody can be pleased. I still don't know the drama. Yeah, they're just talking about getting rid of the hanging guy. But, I mean, you see that at, like, haunts everywhere. It's one of those things. I don't know. So, it is what it is. I heard the stretching room was taken out because the CDC says it would cause more outbreaks. So why can't Disney cut down the amount of people going in? I don't think they're going to cut it out because it's an elevator. So we have to, and not only that, it's different. It's not like
Walt Disney World where it's just a pass through.
Well, but the other thing is though, it's not just. Oh no, it's not bad update with Kaylee. It's a good update. But it's not just. When I'm talking about Walt Disney World, I'm trying to say that, like, Walt Disney World was open during a time when we didn't even have a vaccine out. You have to remember, like, millions of people are being vaccinated by the day, and literally, I'm gonna go ahead and say by November, maybe even September, it's gonna be very hard to keep justifying doing social distancing and masking when we actually have a cure for this. Like, we have a cure for this deadly virus.
Jason,
We have a cure.
if it offends you, go to Universal.
It's true. I do like Universal a lot.
There are
But
other
it's true.
theme parks to go to. If you were offended by Disney,
Yeah.
you can go to other
Yes.
theme parks.
For anybody who just walked in, we're at Margaritaville in Palm Springs.
Margaritaville.
Yes, and we're going to shoot all about it. We got a lot to share about this. There's a lot of history,
There
a
will
lot
be
of cool
vlogs,
stuff.
I promise you. Yes.
Yeah, so the point is, though, is like I'm saying, though, regarding any kind of these, things happening in California and whatnot, even the people that are upset, I'm upset about it too, frankly, if I'm being honest, that people only inside California can visit, Disneyland and all that. you can't expect this is all going to go on much longer. Like, we're at the end of the pandemic. We have a cure for this disease. There's not, we're not doing the the least invasive, like the interventions that we could at the time, which was distancing and masking, and we're done. Like, we're getting to the end of that. You're not going to be able to justify asking people to wear masks by fall. It's just not going to happen. Like, people aren't going to do it. We're all getting vaccinated by the millions in America. So, yes, we have a cure. It's called a vaccine. If you vaccinate, there's a 99% chance of not having to be hospitalized. So yeah, it's actually a cure. Ask a doctor. Hold on. Cowgirl sends $5 and says, "What's your favorite scene in Haunted Mansion?" Mine is reading the headstones in Madame Leota scene. Oh, mine's the ballroom scene. Oh no, I change it.
Oh.
Mine is the singing busts. 98.9. Thank you, Jason.
My favorite scene in Haunted Mansion would probably be. Man, that's a tough one. That's a good question. I really like. I like the attic myself because it's very
scene?
scary.
Okay,
Yeah.
Steve Hall sends $5 and says, "Okay, as we are mentioning Kevin, they need to put the CM pedals back on Autopia car to guide guests in. I nearly killed Kevin guiding myself in. You guys, good old days."
I showed that in the last Touch of Disney vlog, by the way, because they have the old car with the pedal on the outside.
Right. Christy sends $5 and said, "I got my second vaccine today. Congratulations. Thank you guys for all the videos. I look forward to them every day." Well, thank you for watching them every day.
Hope you're doing okay.
Ashley sends $5 and says, "My boyfriend and I went to upgrade our stay from Pop Century to Beach Club after watching your video. What do you think?"
Oh, man.
If you really want to go to an amazing pool, I think it's worth it for the pool alone.
Sand bottom
and
pool.
beaches and cream.
Oh my gosh.
Rick sends $2 and said, "Are you going to Universal opening day?" No, we will be going likely on the 18th or the 19th, possibly. Oh, sorry, they're closed on the 19th.
Yeah, a little bit later.
We'll be
we're not
going the second week. And we'll share our vaccination status and story and everything.
That'll be a whole vlog.
Yeah, it's going to be a whole vlog. We're going to talk about, everything. Rob sends $15 and says, "Spence, dying to know, Boston or Toto?" Oh, I could answer that for you.
Wow, good question. I'm going to have to say Toto.
Yeah, I was going to say, even I know that.
But do not discount Boston.
Right.
More than a feeling.
But if you had to pick.
But if I had to pick Toto.
Yeah.
But man, Boston. That lead singer, real quick before Katie, because she's going to try to stop me to say a comment.
What?
That lead singer of Boston, his high notes, holy moly, like in More Than a Feeling, like
Very good.
Oh my gosh. Like,
I agree. Christia says, "I think vaccination is preventative and not necessarily a cure." We're talking about cure in the way, and I know you mean that in a nice way. We're talking about cure in the way of we're curing the pandemic. That's what I probably should have clarified that.
Well, yeah,
we
and
actually
the
have
fact that,
once you're actually infected with the actual virus, a vaccine isn't going to cure what you have.
it will prevent you from
It'll prevent you. I mean, when something
going on a
is
ventilator.
when something is 99% effective, we're saying that that's a cure. In the medical world that I come from, as I was taught, that's what we would say is like, this is a curable.
Because it's
you
not
would
going
say
anywhere.
this is a curable disease now.
Right.
You would say. Measles are a curable disease, or maybe not measles. I can't remember right off the top of my head, but you would say it in that way. But I get where you're coming from. So, that's what it means. It means we have a cure to the end. Let me see here. I know you want to save the resort for the video, but is Palm Springs worth a trip from the Northeast? I think Palm Springs is worth a trip in general. I think so because, first of all, especially if you're a Disney fan, like the fact that Walt used to come here, like this was his escape, especially before he died.
And it's like a desert oasis, I have to say.
It is.
There's a lot to do. It's very relaxing. There's a great little town and restaurants, and the weather is usually really amazing. And so I would say, yeah, it is for all those reasons,
Yeah.
on its own. it survives off its own merit for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. And again, I'm just seeing a little bit of talk about the whole vaccine thing. Just remember, like, we're just trying to get through this whole pandemic. We want it to end. Like, we want to be done with it. So that's all we're coming from. We just want to stay positive. So everybody, let's try to just stay positive about it. We're going to say this when we talk about our vaccines. It is okay to disagree. We all are not going to agree on one thing.
You're not lesser people. We don't demonize you. We don't
Nope.
feel like that there's something wrong with you. If you have an opinion, that's the beauty of the world, is that everyone's different. They have different opinions. If everyone was the same, it would be a very boring and hard to deal with situation on this earth. I'm so
and
glad
it's a really polarizing subject right now.
It is.
So, the thing is everybody's hearing like 100 different things.
Yeah.
Even the stuff with the whole J&J vaccine, there are so many people that think that they're going to get a blood clot from it when you're 10 times more likely to get hit by lightning.
Right.
So it's just the amount of things that is getting... It's just a subject. It's a hot subject, and I get sad that every time we bring it up, it causes issue. But we're still going to be
and you're allowed
forthcoming.
you're allowed to have your opinion, and if you feel that that's not for you, good for
We
you.
respect that.
100%, and like you do you, and what you feel safe is for you. I'm not going to be the one to tell you, hey, you should do this, and then something happens, and then I'm like, whoa, geez, I was wrong.
Even if nothing happens, we're not going to tell you what to do. It doesn't matter if nothing happens.
I'm not going to tell you how to cross the street. Like that's on you, and
just be kind. It is okay to disagree at the end of the day, especially with a subject like COVID and vaccination and whatever.
Plus, nobody lives the life that you do.
Right.
Nobody lives the life that we do, specifically speaking. So you know the best for you, and if the best for you is different than what we say, we support you 100%. That's for you. What we do for ourselves is for us, and what our scope of understanding and our parameters
the reality is too, like, we don't know everything, but I do the best research that I possibly can.
We're doing the best for ourselves, and we think
I
that
also
everybody
think
else
it
is.
should be, we need to normalize being able to talk about it, and
Right.
maybe we disagree with something. You got to be able to be, authentic and be nice to people. So, so that's kind of where we're coming from with that. Is I just want to be able to talk about it openly and honestly and
Christina
authentically.
says, at the end of the day, be kind and respect
true.
other people's decisions, because we're all individuals in this world, and that's it.
As they say, you do you. It should be okay to talk about that and be transparent.
Yeah.
And we will talk about it.
Forcing your ways on other people is not cool.
Yeah.
Let them decide for themselves. We're all human beings, and we deserve that right to decide for ourselves.
Right. Main Street Matt sends $50. Thank
gosh,
you.
Matt.
And says, Spencer, if I buy you a Doom buggy and a Small World boat for you, Katie, you got to make room in your home so you can sit in them, okay? You probably would if anybody would do that. Hope you're doing well, my friends. We hope you're doing well.
Okay, Main Street Matt, first of all, love you and love your family. Second of all,
Oh, no.
if you bought me a Doom buggy, I would do the live stream from the Doom buggy every single time, and I would force that on Katie. I know I just did this whole rant about like not forcing my ways on other people, but let me tell you something.
Yeah, but here you are doing that.
What's happening Wednesday would be from the Doom buggy
Right.
every single time, from here to eternity. Great movie. And maybe I'd let Katie split the time with her
Small World boat.
Small World boat.
Michelle sends $5 and says Sherman's Deli is the best. I hope you guys make it there. We did, and we actually brought Binky there, and we have a vlog there.
love
But
that
we
deli.
likely won't go this trip because we're really trying to be careful with what we're eating right now.
Yeah.
We will loosen up our restrictions. We will loosen that up soon, but just right now, it's not something that we want to get triggered into eating. Not that they don't have salads, but we're just on a really strict diet.
Oh my gosh.
Tammy sends $3. Thank you, Tammy.
Thanks, Tammy.
Insert name here sends $15. Thank you, insert name here. We appreciate that. And Rob sends $15 and says, Katie, this one's for you. Super Anthems, Tangled, See the Light, or Hercules, Go the Distance. Totally Tangled.
Oh, wow.
Insert name here sends $5 and says, our good friend, the Woo, just became a DVC member. Do you guys think it's worth it? Would you guys do it? Yes, 100%. Someday we hope to be DVC members, but it likely will take us a while. I mean, I don't know. Miracles happen every day.
but DVC is an amazing program, and
So
we
worth it.
have reaped the benefits of it through some gracious friends of ours who have gifted us some stays in their DVC deals. And oh my gosh,
Amazing.
it is if you're into Disney and you're into traveling, it makes a lot of sense. It's not for everybody. I will say that, but for us, oh my gosh.
What is it exactly? I'm gonna give you the easiest, tiny, smallest little explanation ever. It's basically you buy in, you're a member for life, and then you can hand it on to pass it down after. Say you have it. I don't know.
It's
give
somewhat
it to
of
your kid.
It's very kind of like a timeshare, but not really.
It's kind of like it. You basically buy points. You can actually give your points to somebody. You can sell your points.
You choose a home resort, and then from there.
So then, if you pick a home resort, let's just say I chose Wilderness Lodge at my resort. I can book sooner than any other property, DVC property, than that home resort. And the points I think are better for that. So it's confusing, but it makes sense. You just have to buy in, and then once you buy in, and then you have yearly or monthly. I feel like it might be monthly, but it's so worth it. I think it's definitely worth it, especially if you're coming or you're traveling frequently, and you can do Aulani, you can do Florida, so
Steve Hall says, when I do come back to California, I need to remember to bring British gummies for Katie. Do you have jelly babies in the States?
No, we don't.
We don't, Steve.
But
so
yes.
Make sure to bring those in your suitcase, my friend.
Oh my God, I didn't know what that
Katie-
was.
Katie
No, you're
hates it
in my
when I-
bubble. You're in my bubble. Celia sends $2 and says, LaCroix limoncello is disgusting, and that is all. You are so right.
Okay.
It has been a disappointment.
Let's talk about LaCroix real quick. Passion fruit, really good. Watermelon is the best.
I almost think, no.
I'm claiming the best. What's the other one? The tangerine or orange is really
Tangerine
good.
we like.
But watermelon for me, winner, chicken dinner. That's it.
Yeah, but you're
Done.
a big watermelon person. I think lime or passion fruit might be my favorite. What do you think coconut tastes like?
I don't want to talk about it.
No, you said it was something funny today. Stop! You're in my spot. Get off my chair. No, lean that way and put it over there. Get off my side. I will kick you.
The coconut tastes like.
I'm gonna spoon you to death.
That means a lot of things to a lot of people, different people.
Okay, no.
No,
this.
I just can I have my arm around you. I can't.
No.
Like you're my
No,
best.
because you're touching me
You're
on my
best.
spot.
But you're my best gal.
I want to be your best gal.
Oh my gosh, what is
Not right
happening?
now.
What is happening here?
Stop! I'm gonna pee.
Okay,
you.
coconut tastes like.
Sunscreen.
Oh,
That's what you
it's
said.
horrifying.
Yeah, you said it tastes
Like you
sunscreen.
had one of those it was like you drank 2 sips
Yeah, but
and
you
put it in the
also
fridge, and I
didn't
went and
have
tried
it-
it, and I was like,
But you also didn't have it when it
Horrifying.
was fresh. Do you know what I mean?
that doesn't matter. That has zero to do with it. It was
Okay,
horrifying.
whatever. Beatrice sends $10 and says, my husband Steven and I will be at Disneyland on April 30th. And
Oh
we were
my
really
gosh.
hoping to see you guys.
You'll see
Would
us.
love to be able to take a picture together. P.S. Would also love to see Patrick. Well, Patrick, you probably can.
He's gonna be there.
Insert name here, since $5. It says, Spence, stay out of Katie's fly zone. This is a family show. Also, coconut LaCroix is amazing. Tastes like, cola LaCroix tastes almost like Diet Coke. Oh, dang.
We haven't had that one.
Do you guys have bubbly? Yeah, you mean Michael Bublé?
Oh, Bublé, you mean? I love those commercials. I love Bublé. He's awesome.
I don't want to try that yet because I'm on a LaCroix roll. You know what I mean? But I'll think about it.
Oh boy, LaCroix.
Cantankerous sends $5 and says, hi guys, love to see two people get along so well. I hope you guys stay together forever. Also, me and Raven hope to see you at Disney opening day. We hope for that too.
That
Thank
would be
you.
amazing.
We fight a lot. No, I'm gonna kill you. We
Not a lot.
Okay, not a lot.
We
During quarantine, every day.
We fight as much as any couple
Yeah, I
who
would say.
lives together. It shares a job together.
It's rough.
We share every waking moment together.
We're
so
together
you can
so
imagine,
much, it's sickening.
It wouldn't even matter if we were together in those terms. We would
Yeah.
still be like this if we were just,
No.
acquaintances that shared all these things.
Oh gosh.
Oh
my
Because
gosh.
Katie is a little difficult sometimes.
You're difficult.
No, you guys, look, let me tell you something. Has to have it her way.
Yes, that's true.
See, she agrees.
This is true.
And if it's at all like anything that you want, like as far as I want, forget about it.
I also, there's a few other things that I have to, like, okay,
Very difficult to get along with. So you gotta give
not
me.
at all.
gotta
I'm
give me a
easy
lot of
to get
credit
with.
for
also,
being able
okay,
to-
here's Spencer. He also, this is where we balance each other out because he's very glass half empty. I'm
No,
very
I'm
glass
not.
half full.
No, that's not true.
You just admit it.
No, that's not true.
Yes, like sometimes I
Nope.
have to go, no, like that makes
No.
more sense this way, and he's like, oh.
That's too generic to say because there are times when it's the opposite, where you are the
Very
one,
few.
where you're the
though.
cynical one, and I'm the one going, "Hey, dude."
You're cynical as all get out. Yes. Yes. Just be honest. Boop. Ow! 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 Don't. I'm not normally ticklish, but I am right now. If you do this again. Ma and Pa 407. Katie, are you going to mention Topo Chico as often as possible in videos so they reach out for you? They won't. Do it.
They won't.
Patrick, please say hi.
Ah, 'tis a fine thing.
Okay. But I love Topo Chico. I just have to ease on it. I can't have it every single day, like multiple times a day like I was because there's sodium in it. And it
Here's
was
the
like,
thing. She'll drink 2 sips of it, and I'll find one sitting on the
No.
coffee table,
That happened a few times when I fell asleep early. Don't lie.
and I'll end up
Get out
pouring
of
it
here,
out.
spoon
and-
face. Okay,
Just go
talk
away.
to the spoon. Stop. Rob sends $15. Patrick, this be one for you. You cash in your pot of gold. Do you buy tickets for the upcoming Disney Wish Cruise or Aulani? Oh, I could answer that too.
I would say Alani.
100%.
We are not that there's anything wrong with it, but for us personally and how we are, we're not big cruise people.
No,
Uh,
we're not boat people in general.
We're not boat people. I'm lake people. I discovered that last year at
dude, yeah.
Lake Tahoe.
What if
that-
I just crush your hand?
What if I just went like this?
Stop! I'm
I'm definitely becoming a lake person, even though I was born and raised an ocean person. I discovered last year at Lake Tahoe that I'm like lake people.
He's like, I'm lake person.
But being kind of on a boat, a cruise ship, as it were, and this is just me.
I don't like any boats.
I don't want to be restricted to being stuck on there. I want to be able to get in the water and things like that. So it's
Yeah, I'm not a boat people. I don't like this.
I'm not a boat people. That makes a lot of grammatical sense.
I don't like to be. Is grammatical a word?
Yes, it is 100%.
I don't like this.
That's-
Ooh.
That's very cool. So Alani would be awesome because I would
Is
then
it rubber though?
put,
I don't
put your
know.
spoon away.
Maybe it's rubber. Maybe it's
The
a
reason
rubber spoon.
I like Aulani is because I'm able to go to other places in Hawaii because I've been there before. I want to be able to go to the North Shore. I want to be able to go to Waikiki. I want to go to like Hanauma Bay. I want to go to all these other places.
I'm agreeing with you, bro.
Yeah,
That's
so
us.
stop moving your
Okay,
spoon.
stop moving. Hi, hairy chest. Ah! Did Katie accidentally drink the margarita? No, I have ADHD.
Yeah. So,
Diagnosed.
So when you think Katie's drunk, she's just ADHD.
That's just me.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm really tired though. Like I'm either one or the other.
I used to watch her periscopes, and I used to think that she was either drunk and or high.
Mhm.
And her eyes would be glassy, but that was because she was so tired. What I come to find out, but she's very straight edge, and
Yep.
but her energy exudes kind of the idea that she is under the influence of something, which she is not.
Nope.
There are times when I've been accused of being under the influence of things because my eyes are red, but I have a thing called pterygium from being exposed to sun for so many years surfing and snowboarding that my eyes get extremely red, and so people think that I am under the influence of some things, which I am not.
Yes.
Uh,
Tanisha sends $5 and says, Katie and Spencer, I'm so happy that you guys got tickets to opening day at Disneyland. Seeing Katie so happy made me cry. That was a tear jerker, dude. That was something else. Kevin Black sends $5. One thing you have to learn the hard way is to never eat your food before she takes a picture of it. And we love to hate her. And you learn
Kevin,
to tune her out.
Let me tell you, my friend, there's so many times, and here's the thing. I'm coming from a place of covering it from media as well, where I'm like, we get our food, and I'm like ready to do our, like, okay, here, our food has arrived. Let's give it a try. And Katie's like, hold on, I got to take my pictures. And I'm like sitting there, camera's already recording.
But then how will I like share what I ate? I have to.
Kevin, I feel you, bro.
Sorry about it.
Even if I wasn't recording video, but I am, I still have to wait for this whole, like, I got to take my photos.
And then I have to like think about it too.
And it's like, I'm recording, I have to stop recording. You know how many clips I have to like delete when I'm editing that are like, oh, here's when I started to record, and then, oh, Katie had to take her photo, so I stopped recording. So it's like a 14-second clip that I got to eliminate before I start editing. It's like, you have no idea, bro. But you do have an idea.
Okay, I have a real question though. Tim, are you here or did you fall asleep?
Wad Tim.
Where are you, Wad Tim? Yvette sends $10 and says, hello from Casa Grande, Arizona. Please enjoy a churro on me. Also, please vlog Snow so I can read. Oh, Snow White new remodel. I can't wait to step in Disney again. Oh,
so here's another reason.
Everything.
That's a good point that you bring up.
I know where you're going with this.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah.
Get away from me. So earlier we were asked, like, can we live stream this opening day? When you go inside buildings, oftentimes you will lose the signal, and the live stream will either get pixelated.
Oh, that's a good one. I missed a super chat. Okay, while you talk.
You will lose the signal on the live stream, and or the live stream will drop out completely.
Mm-hmm.
When we're recording a video, that doesn't happen, so we can bring you that experience perfectly as best we can with the technology that we have going into there, like with our Canon G7X and our GoPro. So as far as Snow White goes, if we were live streaming, I can't guarantee you that we would be able to live stream throughout that entire ride.
Oh, I found it.
And bring you that experience in a clear picture, let alone a complete picture. It might drop out and the live might drop out completely. So
Janie just said your line.
what's my line?
Are we boring you, Katie?
Thank you, Jamie.
I yawn. This is tired time for me.
No.
I've been up since 6 and I worked out today.
Right there.
Edith sends $5 and says, I'm so excited to attend Disneyland opening day with my brother. Thank you for the smiles.
Gosh.
Can you please give a shout out to my dad? Is it Moises? How do we say that? Moises. He's a big fan of y'all. I hope I said your name right. But shout out to you.
What is up, my brother?
Please say I said that
right.
Thank
you for being such a supporter of us, and we hope you have a great night.
Seriously.
Yeah.
You've been up since 3:30. Oh, okay. But how many hours of sleep do you require to function? Because
Katie complains about being up at. I was up at 6:30. Mm-hmm. I'm so tired. You don't understand.
Yeah, you don't understand. You don't get it.
Whatever.
Like I need like 10 hours of sleep minimum to function.
I need like 10 hours of sleep because I am. Whatever.
Sorry about it. XBL sends $25.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you. We appreciate that. Crystal sends $5 and says, what time will you guys be arriving on the 30th? I'd love to meet you guys. Also, what ride do you think you'll go on first? Love you guys. We're going to be there like 14 hours too early.
We're going to be there very early. Look, we were at the opening of Rise of the Resistance, I don't know, 12 hours before the ride opened at night in the rain. So what does that tell you?
We'll probably be there the night before.
We're going to be there very early. We're going to make it a whole thing. We hope to see you there. We would love to meet you and take a photo, and that would be awesome.
Cole sends $5 and says, what's up from the best surf town on earth, Huntington Beach? I agree with that. I don't even know how to surf, but I know that's the best surf
Huntington
town.
Beach is called Surf City, Katie.
It is the best beach town.
So,
Spencer, what's your favorite surf spot? And you ride longboard.
I ride both, Cole. I am traditionally a shortboard surfer. That's how I grew up. But as I've gotten older, I've embraced all sorts of boards. I have a fish surfboard surfing folks know what a fish is. I have a Almeric fish kit, as it were.
What's your favorite spots?
I have a longboard. I have also a soft top. So I surf everything across the board.
Uh-huh.
And what was the other question?
What was your favorite spots?
My favorite spots? Well, I grew up surfing Topanga Beach in the San
He
Monica
hasn't
Bay.
really hit any good Orange County spots. Let's just say that. So can
here's-
you even make a fair judgment yet?
Well, here's the thing. Because I grew up in the LA County area, Malibu, Topanga.
Oh, the spoon came from our cutlery from our food that we ordered.
I didn't surf Orange County, or I didn't surf the Huntington kind of Orange County area much. I would drive to San Diego, and so the first spot I would surf would be like Trestles, San Clemente, and then south. So I skipped over.
And then south.
I skipped over Huntington, Newport, and those areas. So I don't have a lot of experience in there. I've surfed Huntington,
But he will.
but I've
He
surfed
will.
more in like Ventura,
A spoon is my witness.
LA, San Diego, North San Diego County, all those
Huntington
areas.
Beach. Huntington Beach.
Yeah, but I
Huntington
surf shortboard,
Beach.
longboard, all of it. So
Rock says $10 or the number of words Spence has been allowed to speak before Katie interrupts him. Whoo! Love you both. Thank you.
hey, you speak the truth. Look, there are some times, like I'm going to defend Katie for a second.
You don't have to.
Okay, no, I will. There are times when, because the super chat comes in and we want to prioritize those generous folks who have donated money to ask a question, I get interrupted for that. And here's the reason. For some reason on our feed, and this is no joke, this is no lie, sometimes they go away.
Yeah.
It's the weirdest thing, and we can't go back, and people say, you missed my super chat, and we feel terrible, right? So she will kick me under the table so that she can say a super chat so that it won't disappear, because they will disappear. It is out of the kindness of her heart that she does that. It has nothing to do with me. Don't feel bad for me. Don't feel like, oh, Katie's stepping all over him. He's, he doesn't get to get a word in edgewise.
And I know he wasn't saying that.
That's
by the way.
that's the reason why, and I support her in that. That's why I kind of zip it and let her do her thing, and then I double back into what I'm saying. But that is 100% the reason why. If you see ever that she's stepping on me where it has nothing to do with that, you will see me interrupt and do this kind of thing to her,
Yeah.
and I will stifle her and I will get my word in. But that
Yeah.
is the honest to God's truth, and that is why that happens. So
but it
please,
also doesn't bother us either.
don't feel bad.
Like,
Yeah, no, we have a relationship where we're both very alpha,
Yeah.
and so we kind of sometimes fight for the stage where it's like, yeah, no,
Yeah, no.
It's about me right
Shut
now.
up. Yeah,
Look how good I look.
that's literally
look how
like
good my hat looks. Like, watch out.
it doesn't.
So
It doesn't
please
look
understand
good
that,
out
and we
here.
don't offend each other in that way. We're like, I'm great, and she's like, no, I'm great, and I'm
Yeah.
like, no, I'm the greatest.
No, I'm the greatest.
I-
we argue about who's the greatest.
I will say I'm the king, and she'll be like,
I'm like, no, you're not. Like,
yeah, and I'm like, no, I'm the king in this situation. Just,
oh, you're not.
yes.
But we also like even today.
Do I look all right? I look all right?
Get out
Am I
of here.
good?
No, you're not. You're not. Okay, but the thing is though too, like we met people in the spa today, and like we do that. We'll just talk over each other all the time, and it's annoying to other people. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
But that's just how we are. Like we do it even when we talk to each other.
Yeah.
He'll be mid sentence, and I'm like, yeah, but and then like I'll be mid sentence, and he's like, yeah, so it's just how it goes. But I know that that person that said that, and I forgot the name because it just happened, but I know it wasn't meant to be.
But I am the king.
Okay. Cole sends $5 and says, born and raised in Huntington Beach. Let me know if you want to surf or body surf. I
Oh
know
my
some
gosh.
great spots. I'm 6'6", so I have to ride longboard. Hit
Oh,
us
I
up.
feel
Send
that,
us
Cole.
an email.
I feel that, bro.
Ramon sends $5. Can I get tickets for Christmas Day tomorrow? No. And it can be for a party of 13. Probably not. I don't know about the
It's
party
too far
size,
out.
but that's too far out. Aaron sends $5 and says, I hope you enjoy opening day. Please send good vibes that I also get opening day. I would love to meet you. You will. You so will. Just think about that. Oh yeah, Rock said that. So yeah, I know you didn't mean that in a mean way, Rock, by the way. I know.
No, you created a good
But it was a
talking
good
point,
topic.
Rock. Yeah, no, we don't take any offense to that.
Dude,
at
but
all.
sometimes though, like there's been what's happening Wednesdays where I'm like, sometimes like I get really anxious, and when I'm really anxious, I interrupt him 10 times more.
Oh yeah.
Or if I'm annoyed, I do it. Or if my ADHD is like really
Well, here's the
flaring
beautiful
up.
thing is that I got to run to the bathroom real quick, so you're gonna get the stage now completely. So enjoy it, because when I come back,
You're talking. Well, we're gonna end it pretty soon.
no. When I come back, I have a lot to say.
Why am I holding a spoon? Because it came with our little cutlery pack, and I was stirring
Does that have to do
my
with
hot
anything?
chocolate, and then I was
Excuse
trying
me.
to
I will be right back.
poke Spencer with the spoon to get away from
'Cause she's
my
a very, what I say,
area.
very aggressive behavior.
very aggressive behavior. That's always what he says, by the way. Not legitimately aggressive. Okay, I might be behind some super chats. At least I woke up a little bit because I was really tired in the beginning here. Brinny B, when you two go early, what about when you need to pee? You just take turns and you go pee. That's what you do, girl. No, Patrick's not coming. That's for sure. I interrupt my hubby all the time. Yeah, see, that's just how it goes. I want to know what you do to your brows with. I've asked before, but ask you. Honestly, I just use a eyebrow pencil and then brown eyeshadow to kind of like fill it in. Tell us a joke. I don't really know a good joke. Really, I don't. If I could think of a good joke, I would do it. You know, Spence with the margarita. No, his margarita's right here. Is the woo going? I don't know. Has he announced it on his channel if he is or isn't? Katie, is your hair naturally curly? No, I have sea salt spray that I put in it and just let it air dry with whatever other products I put in. Can't hardly wait for 4:30. I know. Dude, I want to get to sleep. You are the dancing queen. What type of nail polish you use right now? This is from Live Love Polish, and it doesn't look very good. Spencer's blowing his nose. Are you blowing your nose?
Yeah, I just did.
Are you sick? Just kidding. What purple shampoo do you use? It's called, it's from Italy. Finola, no yellow. We love a tan, no makeup look. I'm glad you like it, because I was not about to make the effort. Is that place amazing? Yes. I'm going to say I'm not even this like big Margaritaville fan. Like, I love it, don't get me wrong, but like when I came in here, I'm like, okay, now I'm a fan. I'm loving it. Nessa sends $2. What's happening at 4:30 a.m.? Yeah, it's really late. It really is. What was that bright blue polish you had on not too long ago? Oh, it was $2 from Target. I don't remember the brand. I want to say like Sinful Colors, I think it was, but yeah, it's $2. I paint my nails all the time. I had to finally chop them off. You know how every once in a while, like you need to like cut your hair? Well, I have to do that with my nails every once in a while to like reset them. So I cut them, and there we go. Amy, you definitely lost weight, looking good. Well, thank you. I feel like I finally turned a corner and like I have control now. It's just really hard being on trips. I will say, like, because you know how you're not at home, like you're not controlling everything. I can't just run to the grocery store and, you know, hide all of that. What's your hidden talent? Huh. I don't think I have a hidden talent. Huh, I'm gonna have to really think about that. I think she was asking what 4:30. Oh, 4:30. We were talking about the opening day of Disneyland. Eating healthy and traveling is so hard. We support you. Well, thank you. It really is insanely difficult. Kimberly sends $5 and says, what was the part of Lake Tahoe that you went swimming last year? That was in, what was the name of that beach? Yes, we are going to Universal. We got our annual passes, but we'll be going next week. Carbon Beach? Carbon, maybe? Carbon? Sand Harbor? Where did I get carbon from? No, but like why would I come up with carbon for Tahoe? Can you guys hear Spencer? Oh, cooking is my talent, but is it hidden? I don't know. Will you guys be doing the aerial tramway? It's closed right now, and I don't know if I'll ever do it. I don't know. I'm a little too scared for it. You know, is Spencer taking a poop? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. My hidden talent is my YouTube. Sometimes he like puts his drops in his eyes and stuff. So, you know. The Cheesecake Factory Redondo, I missed that. You're beautiful. Don't run away from that camera anymore like you did by the pool. Oh, I did that because I forgot. I'm sorry. Okay, so if you watch the first Redondo Beach vlog, I saw Spencer. It looked like I saw Spencer filming and turned around, but really it was, I realized that I had of my phone. I was like, oh no, like I left it like sitting out and I needed to like put it away. So that's why. Can you post the meatball recipe? You know what? Let me tell you it right now while Spencer's in the bathroom. Okay, so get ready for some meatballs. That's like our thing we've been eating a lot lately, and it's super low points, super high protein, low fat, so good. We ate leftovers today. So you take one of the packs of lean ground turkey, 98 or 99% works great. Thank you, Lily, I appreciate that. Then I take one egg, a very good quality egg, pop that in there, and then I just put a little bit of granulated or garlic powder. Granulated garlic is better.
Who's granulated?
Not you. That was karma for granulating. Okay, then you put a little bit of pepper, and then I like seasoning salt is a little bit better, but if not, regular salt is fine. And again, I'm just kind of eyeballing it. Italian seasoning, aka like oregano, basil, but you can find like Italian seasoning somewhere. Then you can put in a little bit of Italian breadcrumbs, panko, anything like that. Not a bunch. I want to say about like a third of a cup, maybe. And then you just mix it together. You make sure your hands are very clean while you do that. And then you make a bunch of little balls, whatever size you want. Put a little olive oil in the pan. Roll them around on all sides until they're brown on all sides. Pour in a jar of sauce with a little bit of water so you get everything out of the sauce. And then let it cook on very, very, very low, covered, stirring occasionally for about, I'm going to say about 20 minutes to 40 minutes. I hope that was good. And if you have any more questions, I'll try to post that on my Instagram if I can remember.
Patricia says, Ola from Lompoc.
Lompoc?
Or Lompoc. I'm not sure how you say it, Patricia, but
I always thought it was Lompoc.
that is above Santa Barbara. That is kind of where the farthest point west of California, which is Point Conception. Lompoc is that town. It's very close to, what's that place we'd like to go to?
I lost what you were even saying. Like, I honestly spaced.
Solvang. It's very close to Solvang.
Oh.
But Lompoc is right there by, like, the ranch is one of the, Hollister Ranch and, what's the other ranch? Some of the best surfing in California right there. By the way,
TL Rayos is the best sauce. Tipton sends $5. Says, have you guys decided what ride you want to go on first for April 5th? I know everybody keeps asking that, and I'm sorry. I think we've decided possibly the train is going to be our first one. Okay, while you were talking about Lompoc, I was picturing like Zach Galifianakis doing all the math.
Oh,
like,
really?
I was like, what? What if you did that and it hurt? You did the same thing, Brittany? I know, it's like sometimes he explains these things that don't make sense to me. Like, man, when he gets technical, I'm just like, oh, I am so tired right now, Shara. I hope I said your name right. So, Charlie didn't get tickets, but we're going to try and get him some tomorrow, if it's possible. I don't know if you could buy for other people, but I'm going to sure try.
Tiffany says, we just moved from Palm Springs in October, so many fun things to do. Did you guys think you'd be going to Knott's Berry Farm? We're going to try.
I think if we go, excuse me, if we go to Knott's, wait, World of Disney Tim's here? What, Tim?
Tim.
Okay, if we go to...
You didn't announce your presence, my friend.
He might have in the beginning and I just missed it.
You should say, Tim, Wad Tim has arrived.
I like that. Wait,
ladies and gentlemen, as I present to you, Wad Tim.
I was, okay.
That's what I would do. Then he would
Knott's. If we go, we would go like on the 6th, like of May. because they're gonna, I think, let annual pass holders go early.
Yeah.
Kimberly sends $5 and says, "Where are you on vacay?" And I understand about dieting while on vacation. It's hard to eat on that plan.
Let us catch everybody up. If you came in after we announced where we were, we are in Palm Springs, California.
Yes.
We are at the beautiful Margaritaville Resort, which is the first Margaritaville on the West Coast.
Facts.
This is the former Riviera
I can't stop
Hotel in Palm Springs, which goes back to 1957, I believe. This is like old school Rat Pack, early day kind of mid-century modern vibe. It's so cool. And Margaritaville has retained that vibe. They've just kind of enhanced it and put their little touch on it. It's amazing. And we're going to have full vlogs on it, room tour, resort tour. You're going to see the whole experience that is happening as we speak. We arrived today and it is awesome. And let me tell you, there is a lot to cover. So you're going to see all that. That's where we're at. That was the surprise destination, Redondo Beach being the first one, Palm Springs being the second. And Palm Springs is one of our favorite places to come. It is kind of a getaway. It's the high desert outside of Los Angeles, and it's amazing, and we love it. And so
Yes.
there you go.
So we are running out of time. Tim, you made it!
He's here.
My natural hair color is this, like dark.
Tim.
Oh, Tim. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to post on our Instagram at Best Life and Beyond. You do not have to follow.
Yeah, so
you don't have to do anything.
But back up and tell them, because there's people that may have arrived that don't understand what you're about to say.
Oh, okay, so.
This is a giveaway of tickets for
2 Taste of Disney.
A Taste of Disney.
No, Touch of Disney.
Oh my gosh, you that's your fault. A Touch of Disney. These are
tired.
giveaway tickets for A Touch of Disney tomorrow.
That were donated by the Garcia family.
2 tickets from the Garcias. So if you are 2 people or you know 2 people who want to go to this, what do?
You go to our at Best Life and Beyond Instagram.
Yes.
And just comment on the post.
You do not have to follow us.
Don't have to follow.
We are not asking anything of you.
This is not one of those.
It's not a trade-off for
Follow
followers.
me
We're not
and
doing
little,
that.
little
This
dot.
is just merely we are a conduit for the Garcias who are gracious enough to gift these tickets to someone who wants to go.
By the way,
Yes.
if we ever do one of our own little giveaway things, we're not going to ask you to follow us.
We would never
and all
ask
that
anything in
crap either.
return. That is not our style. We are.
Because, listen, how
we
long?
try to be classy people. Like, stay classy, San Diego.
Stay classy, San Diego.
That is, we're not trying to trade
Don't
you
ask
for
people to
follows. No,
yeah.
if you want to follow us,
That is so cringe. To
that's
me.
on you. We appreciate it if you do.
I did
But
it once on
we are not
Instagram.
asking you to do that in return for something that we are giving you. We are graciously giving you these things. Actually, the
question.
Garcias are graciously giving you this through us. We are the conduit.
What's the point, out of curiosity,
What?
if you were to go on YouTube and be like, hey, if you follow me, I'm gonna give away, I don't know, a Disney pin. Then are they really following your channel because they like you, or just because they wanted?
No,
a
it's just to get the pin.
Do you know what I mean?
It gets done all the time. That's fine if people want to do that. I'm
Well, I know
not
that's
judging
why
you.
I'm asking.
Look,
I am. I'm judging. I want to know
I'm not.
why.
Look, I'm not judging other people. If they want to do what they want to do, fine. We are not doing that. That is not our style. We would like to be the conduit for the Garcias who are graciously giving these up, and we are helping the Garcias to give these to someone who wants to go. That's
Sorry, I'm just in some deep thought here.
it. Easy there.
Oh, they do that for exposure.
They do it for exposure and likes and subscriptions. That's fine. If
Joe
that's-
Spencer said, "Shut up, Katie."
in a sense. That is not our style. We are not shills for subs like, hey,
Help me, I'm poor.
yeah, that is not our style. We're not like, hey, if we give you this, subscribe to our channel. We're not about that, okay? So, like I said, this is from the hearts of the Garcias.
Oh, sorry. Thank you. Somebody said earlier, I had posted on Instagram, there was a friend of mine that was selling his tickets. So I helped him. He was selling them. This is a gift from Bleep Off Helen. Thank you, Tim. So yeah, we what was I gonna say? So
Some-
yeah, this is a different thing. I know
Someone
it just happened
said,
on the same day.
why? Because some of us need to do giveaways so our videos can get out there. That's why. Hey, that's fine. Like I said, you do what you want to do.
Oh, actually, no, it is fine. You do whatever you do. I was
I'm
just
not judging you.
asking.
I'm just saying for us.
No, listen, you said your piece. I was the one who said why. Did you ask that? No, I did. So I am going to say, I'm not saying that that's how, I think you could get your videos out there in other ways, because I would want better for you, and I think, you know, I would just say that it would be, yeah, because
Hey.
you don't want people to unfollow you later, do you know what I mean? So
That's what ends up happening. They
maybe
follow you for the giveaway,
maybe
and
a
then
good way for exposure would, if I were you, I would maybe like try to post in like a Disney group, or share with like Disney friends. I
Or
think
just-
that would be a good.
like here, like kind of
I'm
what
setting
she's.
you up for success here, my
No,
friend.
and if you want to do this long term, you have to kind of commit to the game. And it's like we've been doing this for a lot of years. This isn't like something we just came up with during the pandemic and decided we're going to do a YouTube channel and try to get followers. No, we've done this for a long time. We've committed to doing this. And, you know, like I said, we're not trying to trade follows for a giveaway. That's just not our style. We feel like if you like the content.
No, I know, but we said all that.
Okay.
I think I was just answering the question when somebody said, you know, why? And I was saying, you know, I think it's just better. I think it would be better for you, and like this is coming from a place of
Yeah,
love.
organic versus forced. Yeah.
Yeah,
For the love
I
of-
think
yeah.
that's my point though. Is you know, I think my point though is I just think that would be better for you. If you want my opinion, maybe you don't want my opinion though. Like, and I don't blame you because I'm kind of a numbnut sometimes. So, you know, you do you, but yeah, I guess I'm just wondering, you know, what would be.
So back to the
advantage.
subject at hand.
No, we're actually gonna get this super chat, and I'm gonna interrupt you because it's about to disappear.
This is what happens.
Mr. Robin Nass sends $5 and says, I have friends here in Washington that have tickets for Disneyland. Can they reserve for the fall at this time? No, they cannot, unfortunately.
It's too far out, yeah.
Brian Garcia sends $5 and says, good luck, y'all. Good night, and I'll see you real soon.
That is Brian Garcia of the Garcia family, who is the one gifting these tickets to A Touch of Disney for you guys. So
Sorry, this
big props
I almost knocked this
to
phone
Brian
over.
Garcia. Thank you, Brian. Big supporter of the channel. We
Thank
love
you,
man.
thank you, Garcia family.
Yes.
Liz Medina sends $3 and says, big thanks to Victor for answering questions. Thank you so much, Victor. Thank
Yeah.
you, Jason. We appreciate you guys so much
Yep.
for helping out. I've saw Victor thanking every super chat, and I really, really appreciate that. So the point is, we are going to give away those tickets. Again, I'm just going to randomly select them. You do not have to live in California to get these tickets. I'm going to repeat that again. You do not have to be in California.
But I would hope that you're probably here because
We just want to make sure that you can make it in time.
Yeah, we want them to go to. What,
Stop. Ow, ow, I hit my foot on the trash
that's on
can.
you.
Yeah, but you tickled me. Okay, so,
If you can use these tickets tomorrow, if you're able
yes.
to go,
How will you know when you won? I will send you a DM.
yeah, we don't want them to go to waste. That is the one thing that we
Now
can't
I'm holding
emphasize more is please, we don't want to give these to someone who's going to let them go to waste. We want to give them someone who is going to use them. That's important to us because we want someone to be able to experience it because the Garcias went out of their way to do this
Yeah.
and purchase these for good money. And we want someone to enjoy it, and they want someone to enjoy it, and that's how gracious those folks are.
The Instagram is at Best Life and Beyond. That's it. Just at Best Life and Beyond. You don't have to follow. You don't have to do anything. My best tips for tomorrow, Kiara, I believe I said your name right, asked. And basically, you just need to get on about 5 minutes before, and that's it. That's all you can do. We just don't know. Olivia sends $5 and says, is buying a ticket and getting a reservation two different websites? No, it should all be one. I do believe there is another website selling tickets, but I don't know it, and I don't know if I'd trust it. I would just go on, and then it'll, you know. Oh, your super chat was missed, Ma and Pa. I'm sorry. I might have been Space Cadet when you said
Here's
it.
the other thing, while she's looking for that.
Okay.
We would love, if you are the one who ends up receiving these tickets for A Touch of Disney, we would love to see a post on Instagram of you guys, tag us in it,
Here
of
we
you
go.
guys there enjoying yourselves, and then we can send it to the Garcias, and so that we know that, wow, what an awesome thing that
It'd be a
someone.
nice gift to give back
Yeah,
to
we
them,
just
I
want to know
think.
that it's reciprocated, and so if you could tag us in a post tomorrow somehow,
Will you
some
be
way.
making a video of you buying tickets or doing a live tomorrow morning? We probably won't because we have to edit
Yeah,
and we have to film all this, so I don't think so.
yeah.
But we will announce like how it all panned out eventually. Mon Pa sends $5 and says Patrick needs to tell us how excited he is to go back to Disneyland and see his tree home. Talk to us a wee bit, Patrick, please. Patrick is left at home, unfortunately.
He's not here, but I'm sure he would say that Patrick is already back in the park. He's never left. He's just come out to join us for certain live streams and go to Florida and things like that. But he's never left. He's there in preparation right now. That's why he is not with us on the live stream. There's a lot of preparation happening with cast members that he is involved in. We will touch base with Patrick on the 30th when we get in there. And you will hear from him firsthand from his tree, which is next to Katie, just so you know, the Indiana Jones attraction. So, but I assure you, you will hear from Patrick when the time is right.
Okay, all right. We hope you guys had fun. So I'm going to explain the giveaway one more time. So if you are able to go to Touch of Disney tomorrow, these are 2 tickets, okay, for Touch of Disney tomorrow. This is, you do not have to live in California. You do need to be able to go. 2 people do need to go. It is
Yes.
only 2 tickets. On our Instagram at Best Life and Beyond, I'm going to post something. I don't know what yet. Maybe just a post of ourselves. I don't know.
But tomorrow, meaning April 15th.
Yes, April 15th is the day the tickets are good
2021.
for. They're not good for any other day, any other time.
Right.
April 15th. They were gifted for anybody from the Garcia family.
That's right.
So you just need to comment on the post. You do not need to follow. You don't need to like. You don't need to do
No,
anything.
we're not
Just send
asking
any
anything
kind
of
of a
you.
comment, and then look out for your inbox, your DM on Instagram. I'll send to you saying that you won, and then I'll just send you the screenshot of the tickets. So all you need to do is comment. You don't need to tag anybody. You don't need
Nope,
to.
you don't need to subscribe
All
to
you
us.
need to do
nothing.
is just write happy birthday. You can write I love tomatoes. You can write light bulbs are
Or
bright.
Even if, if you have a story of why you want to go, that's fine. Whatever it is.
But I'm not picking it based on what you write. I am closing my eyes and scrolling and hitting one.
Yeah.
So I want to make that clear that I don't have a randomized selector. We're not that high tech. And I'm not reading a bunch of the comments. Like, maybe I'll read a few, but that's not going to weigh in on how I
It's going to
decide.
be very random.
No, you are not allowed to spam it. Only 1 comment per person. If I do see multiple comments from that person in a row, I'm, gonna select somebody else. That will disqualify you there. And also if you say something bad, I'm obviously not gonna pick you. But I'm
Yeah.
closing my eyes, and where my finger lands, that's how it's gonna work.
And like Katie said, if her finger lands on something and we look and that person has spammed a bunch of times,
That's what I'm saying. That's what I just
we're,
said.
We're not gonna. That's disqualification. You have to,
Yeah,
just comment
and you
one
have
time.
to be able to go. Like,
Yeah.
that's the one thing.
We do
So,
not want these to go to waste. Please, if you
Yeah.
can't go, please don't
comment.
ruin that for somebody else who can go and have an experience that, please.
Yes. So anyway, that being said, we are going to go. We hope you guys had a good time tonight. And, love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting us
Yes.
and understanding where we come from in our imperfect selves, because we say a lot of things that aren't perfect. We do a lot of things that aren't perfect.
Yeah.
And we appreciate that we're able to be our authentic selves,
Yes,
and that you love us as much as we love you.
that's true. And please stay tuned for more vlogs. We have a few more things. We have one more vlog coming out for Redondo Beach. We've got tons of vlogs coming out from Palm Springs that I cannot wait to show you.
Yes,
guys.
and
This
I'm going
place
to
is
pick the
awesome.
winner tonight, by the way.
Yeah, winner will be picked tonight. But yeah, thanks for joining us tonight on the live stream and engaging. Everybody who commented, all the super chats, we appreciate you. 100%. People that we didn't get to, if you commented, I'm so sorry.
Don't forget to give this a thumbs up, and thank you
Yeah.
again to our Patreon members as
Yeah.
well.
Thumbs up on your way out. That helps us out a lot. And we appreciate you guys being there for us, and we will continue to live our best lives so that you can live your best lives with us. Thank you so much. We will see you next time on Best Life and Beyond.
Bye-bye.
And as I usually say, don't say my line. That's my line.
Bye-bye, everybody.
No. That's not how you do it.
Bye-bye, everybody.
So it's not how it's done.
Bye-bye, everybody.
No.
Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye, everybody.
When you're done, I'll do it.
Bye-bye, everybody.
This is terrible.
Okay, I
It's
tried.
insulting.
All right.
Want to see how it's really done?
Yep.
Bye-bye.